reveals why liberals in Congress get away with leaking classified intel. Attorney General Jeff Sessions and the FBI sent a word of warning to the leakers in the White House. He said that the DOJ is looking for ways to stop the media from publishing sensitive information. The media disclosed that the DOJ refused to prosecute lawmakers who leaked classified information, despite a recommendation from the FBI. Advertisement. AG Sessions said Friday an annihilation of leakers, which will start with a review of the DOJ's policies of issuing subpoenas to news organizations that put out the sensitive information. I have this message for our friends in the intelligence community: the Justice Department is open for business, and I have this warning for potential leakers: don't do it, Sessions said. During his press conference with Director of National Intelligence Stan Coates, Sessions said that the Justice Department, FBI and other official intelligence agencies will reroute more funds for the investigations of government leaks and would put prosecuting those that leak sensitive information along to the press or foreign officials as a top priority. Advertisement. Sessions said his Justice Department has already tripled leak investigations. That is compared to the Obama administration. The FBI will create new counterintelligence unit to handle this kind of investigation. We respect the important role the press plays and will give them respect, but it's not unlimited, Sessions said. They cannot place lives at risk with impunity. We must balance the press role in protecting our national security and the lives of those who serve in the intelligence community, the armed forces and all law-abiding Americans. This is very important. These leakers are trying to derail the Trump agenda and the American people's agenda. It's quite disturbing that it's going on for this long. What do you think of this news from Jeff Sessions and the FBI? Share this story and let's smoke out the leakers from the deep state. Watch now. More. Related. Breaking News 24. Breaking: mega GOP donor sues for fraud over failed Obamacare repeal. Virginia GOP donor Bob Hegman, a retired lawyer, filed a lawsuit Thursday against the Republican National Committee and Virginia Republican Party. This was an effort to recoup his donations after the GOP-led Congress refused to repeal and replace the curse of Obamacare. Hegman states that the groups should force more pressure on congressional members to finish health care reform or return campaign donations, as members of Congress have failed to make their campaign promises come true. Advertisement. The suit alleges that the Republican Party has been engaged in a pattern of racketeering which involves massive fraud perpetrated on Republican voters and contributors as well as some independents and Democrats, the Virginian Pilot reported. Hegman stated that organizations should keep the funds from members as a method to ensure legislation being passed like promised. If the candidates don't deliver, it's incumbent on the RNC to go to the candidate and say, "You can't do this," he told the paper. Advertisement. The defendants in the case include the RNC, the Republican Party of Virginia, Virginia's two national GOP committee members and state party chairman John Whitbeck. Hegman's Federal Election Commission records have disclosed that he gave $875 to New Hampshire's GOP, but he refused to give to the RNC according to a Virginia newspaper. The move follows the upper chamber failing to pass the motion to proceed on a watered-down repeal bill last Friday. GOP senators left for their August recess Thursday without a clear plan on how to move forward on their repeal goals as a divide remains on a key number of areas. He has a solid point. There is no reason for this nonsense. When a politician promises something on the campaign trail, they should be held accountable for their failures. What do you think of this litigation? Do you think that he will get his money back for the failure on Obamacare? Watch now. More. Related. Breaking News 24. Just in 2016 Democrat presidential candidate arrested. Just the other day a report came out saying that half, yes, half, of Detroit's 8 mayoral candidates are convicted felons. Think about that. Advertisement. Now, A mayoral candidate from Fayetteville, North Carolina has been arrested twice in the past 55 days. Naturally, she is a Democrat. Go figure, huh? The Fay Observer has the story. Advertisement. A candidate running for mayor of Fayetteville has been arrested twice in 55 days, accused of stealing and interfering with a water company's equipment. Considine Gribble, 56, of the 6100 block of Louise Street, was arrested on misdemeanor charges by the Fayetteville Police Department on June 8 and again Tuesday. She was charged with larceny in June and with reconnecting disconnected utilities in the second incident, according to arrest documents. Gribble is currently out of jail after posting her $500 bail. Back in 1999, Gribble was sentenced to 6 months in jail after she was convicted of assault for attacking her husband with a statue. Craziness. But that's not all. In 2004, Gribble was convicted of misdemeanor larceny. SMH. According to Ballotpedia, Considine Gribble was a Democrat candidate for president, yes, president, in 2016. Gribble probably would have been a better option than Hillary Clinton. What say you? The problem with Democrats is that they're always getting in trouble with the law. The difference is that Gribble has actually done some time in behind bars. If more Democrats went to jail, or prison, America would be a much safer place. Liberal identity politics are splitting this great nation apart, slowly but surely. HT, Weasel Zippers. Watch now. More. Related. Breaking News 24. CBS anchor admits WH transcript leaker may have broken the law. White House leaks have reached an all-time high while Donald Trump has been president. There have been more in these past 6 months than the past few years combined. Not only is this very dangerous, it is also very disturbing. Advertisement. Who could be behind all these leaks, specifically the recent ones including transcripts of phone calls Trump had with the leaders of Mexico and Australia? One person? Multiple people? Also, why are they leaking classified information to the press? Where's the loyalty? Advertisement. Trump shouldn't have to worry about conversations he's having with other world leaders being leaked to the public. He has a difficult enough job as it is. If world leaders know conversations even have the chance to be leaked, maybe they decide to not even talk with Trump. That's not going to work for anyone and nothing will get done. Now, CBS anchor John Dickerson of the mainstream media says whoever is leaking transcripts from the White House may be breaking the law, according to RightScoop. Dickerson says that the leaking of these transcripts is a big deal because it is already hard enough for the president to get things done with the immense amount of public pressure on him. He argues that the president has a right to have these conversations in a free and open way without them being leaked. He suggests that whoever is leaking them may also be breaking the law. When CBS defends Trump, something's up. It's nice to see the liberal-leaning media support Trump for once. Even they know how serious these leaks are. Trump doesn't need enemies from within right now. We should all be working together for the common good of the country. Watch now. More. Related. Breaking News 24. Major insurer leaves Obamacare after GOP debacle. Aetna is a company that is one of America's biggest health insurance companies, said on Thursday that it will be withdrawing from Obamacare exchanges by next year. The company had allegedly considered staying on in Nevada, where participation in the exchange was a required portion of a Medicaid contract that the insurance powerhouse had won. But, during an earnings call, the company made the smart decision to not stay in. Advertisement. Our 2018 participation was required based on a Medicaid contract with the state, Aetna spokesman T.J. Crawford wrote in an email. As a result of terminating that contract for unrelated reasons, we will not have a presence on the individual exchange in Nevada. Since withdrawing from most of the Obamacare exchanges, the insurance corporation has seen a great financial windfall. They have beat expectations in the second quarter with nearly 52% growth in their profit. This company lost $700 million on the Obamacare exchanges from 2014 to 2016 and was anticipating losing $200 million in 2017. Aetna CEO was very adamant that Congress shouldn't repeal Obamacare, but his company wouldn't be participating in it. That's clearly a way to keep other insurance companies suffering while his flourishes. He's not fooling anyone. Advertisement. What we should do is fix it. So either everyone gets their heads together over in the Senate and the House and does the job that the American people needs them to do, and fix what we already have, or they should move on to something else, Bertolini said. This is clearly an odd position, considering the relative stability the program had between 2010 and January 20 of this year. This is further proof that Obamacare has failed the American public. Insurance prices have skyrocketed because of this. What do you think of this news? Watch now. More. Related. Breaking News 24. President Trump's family makes terribly sad announcement. Before and after this most recent election, there was a ton of disgusting accusations against Donald Trump. President Trump has undergone some serious verbal terror from the left. They have even directed a lot of their vitriol towards his family. Why would they do that? Because they are angry losers. Eric Trump, President Donald Trump's son, and his wife Laura confirmed they donated a massive amount to help sick kids. $20 million to be more specific. Advertisement. They donated the funds to St. Jude Children's Hospital. This hospital sports the mission to assist children with very rare diseases and cancers. Eric Trump called the special hospital as a national treasure. Eric Trump is shocked and visibly moved when he discusses his first visit to the hospital and saw all the wonderful work that was being done. Advertisement. He decided he had to be involved with such a worthy cause, but even St. Jude was shocked at the amount he gave to help their incredible mission. Eric said he was proud to be a part of such an important organization. While he did recount how blessed he is to have very lively and healthy children, he understands the magnitude of charity, to help the less fortunate, and in this case he has a strong drive to help find a solution for pediatric cancer. The horrific ailment that takes so many young children before their time. How is Eric doing this? He is giving money to people with the ideas and means to find solutions. Kind of what his father wants to do with our crumbling economy. This is the true Trump family, caring, humble, and smart. This is exactly the kind of family we want helping lead our nation. When you give $20 million in charity, you're a pretty good person. The Trumps will continue to do good things. Watch now. More. Related. Breaking News 24. Mitch McConnell horribly insults President Trump right as Congress goes on vacation. President Donald Trump smacked Hillary down for the 2016 presidential election. It was officially a landslide. Congress enjoyed similar success. President Trump took several states that have refused to vote Republican in several elections. Advertisement. Loving to ride his coattails, the GOP won back the House of Representatives and took the majority in the Senate. The funny thing is, though, these Republicans are working more with the Democrats than with the president. In December 2016, Speaker Paul Ryan elaborated on how he would work with the president to pass the American people's agenda. President Trump's mission was to pass tax reform, build a wall, and repeal Obamacare. Paul Ryan did a great job in not helping much get done. Advertisement. On March 8, 2017, Speaker Paul Ryan told Tucker Carlson Congress had a 200-day plan to guarantee the president's agenda would be passed. The 200-day plan expires in 3 days. Paul Ryan has accomplished nothing. Of course, when it expires, Congress will be on break. They are taking the entire month of August off. It's good to see our tax dollars going to waste. The GOP Congress failed to confirm over 100 Trump nominations over the past 6 months. Yes, the GOP-run Senate has failed to do what they were elected to do. We need a parliamentary process and the ability to remove the losers that don't do their job from office. Now they have legislation to block President Trump from recess appointments. Senator Lisa Murkowski was doing wrap-up for the entire Senate, locked in 9 pro forma sessions, brief meetings that normally last roughly a minute. Senators were scheduled to be in town through next week, but staffers and senators predicted they would wrap up a few remaining agenda items and leave Washington early. What do you think about this? Should the GOP Senate be thrown out of office?